Hey guys, it's Honey Priestess. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited about this reading. This is my first spiritual reading. This reading is directed towards energy workers, spiritual workers, and anyone who's going through their ascensions right now and are tapped into the things that we're tapped into. I really want to create this space so that we could talk about a lot of things that might be affecting a number of people in this collective. Just things that we need to be aware of for ourselves. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't try to force a message to be for you, but y'all already know. I'm going to assume y'all already know. All that good stuff. Thank you for trusting me. And let's get started. So, I have some oracle cards here, and then we're going to go to the tarot spread. So, I have Caring Connections, 14 breaking down to a 5. Broken Heart, 9. And this is a really old Mac desktop, y'all. Like, y'all have to work with me, okay? Like, I'm trying. Walking Away, 27, breaking down to a 9. Envy, 20, breaking down to a 2. At the bottom of the deck, we have All Tied Up, 23, breaking down to a 5. Don't want to know what's under that? I was told that you don't, because they know where I'm at right now. Okay, all right. So some people are dealing with like breakups. Some people are getting with people who recently got out of breakups. And or dealing with evil eye because of that. Whatever is going right in your romantic life, like somebody's pissed about it. If you broke up with somebody, you're going through something, like I'm guessing you're very caught up and feeling jealous. You might see them moving on. It might not be agreeing with you. I mean, honestly though, regardless of which way it's going, some people are jealous here. Okay, they're saying to look under now. Okay, so underneath that we have two things: the Angel of Strength and Happy Family. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole beyond that because I already know how it gets. Okay, guys. Some of you guys are getting in relationships or dealing with people. All right. If you have some stuff going on in your family, which would not surprise me right now, but if you have some stuff going on in your family, you might, somebody might be coming into your life who's helping you through that, and they might be going through the same thing at the same time. So if you built any recent connections or somebody returned, you guys are working on things. I'm guessing you guys mirror each other in some way in terms of the issues that you're dealing with your family. Some of you guys, it might not even be a love thing. It might just be like internal family issues coming to light for you guys, and you're being called to heal them. But it's a lot, right? Okay. Some of you guys are like trying to break away from your family because they're not accepting. Okay. Some of you guys are coming out. And some of you guys are breaking away from a tough family situation. And you're trying to pursue your happiness, but somebody in the family is not liking it. But I feel like you're doing what's right for you. Oh, is there anything else that must come through right now? Some of you guys need to be aware of somebody who's violent in your family. Maybe a choice you made to walk away from the situation if they're incredibly controlling. You need to be aware that they're, I mean, I feel like you are aware that they're capable of violence. And I'm not saying everybody is going to get like attacked with weapons. I'm just saying like if they do get physical, or they threaten to get physical, like you need to get people involved. Some of you guys are like beefing with a family member. You don't really want the family to know about it. But it might get out of hand. So you need somebody on your side. Okay, well, this could even be if you're in a situation where you broke up with somebody and you moved on, or whoever they broke up with is angry. I mean, there's jealousy. If there's a breakup and a makeup anywhere, okay, obviously this won't apply to everybody, but it's like there's ugly energy around that, and somebody, if they're not violent, they are they're aggressive in some way and like aren't done. They aren't done. They're not done. Especially, yeah, if it's like if this is you, you already know you gotta handle that. I don't get that the majority of you are dealing with any magic, but some people might be. I think you'll know. Yeah, if you're dealing with magic on any level, like if somebody's trying to, I'm not gonna get into that. You already know if somebody's trying to do some separation or whatever, do some work, manifest your person back to their lives, whatever they're trying to do, I feel like you're gonna know, and you're gonna have to handle that accordingly. That's not for all of you. Some people they're just some aggressive, angry people, looking at whatever's going right for you, or if you're the aggressive, angry person, like you on that ass. Sorry if you hear sounds in the back. Child. Okay. If you are messing with somebody in family, what I mean by that is if you are, I hope that was not a slip that was supposed to be there, but if it was, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do this today. If you are having an issue with a family member, you need to tell somebody in the family. You will have support within the family. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like, oh, I don't know how to say certain things. Like if you're, okay, whistleblowing on a family member about being abusive or whatever the case might be, the way they were victimizing you, however that resonates for you, if you are dealing with them retaliating, or if you're preparing for the retaliation, you need to tell somebody in your family. It's not low. It's not low. You need to tell somebody in your family. And I feel like if you really tap into discernment about who you should tell and talk to about this, like, they're going to know. You're not going to have to do too much explaining. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I peeped that. Or, you know, it's not going to take much for them to agree with you and kind of help you figure out how to navigate the situation. Some of these situations you don't really want to, like, you just kind of want to move on and do your thing, heal, whatever, lay low. But I feel like somebody's not going to let you do that. Your relationship, you're not going to be able to just get in this relationship quietly unless you guys are like secret as hell. And even then, somebody's going to pick up on something. Like, whatever you're trying to accomplish for yourself, if you're trying to heal, somebody's not going quietly. Somebody's not going to let this happen quietly. So you need to make sure that you have your people in place to back you up. Not everyone's going to come with knives and violence. But I'm saying, if you know somebody can lean towards violence, or abuse, or, you know, just doing the most, like really on some crazy stuff, like you need to be prepared for that. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna just lay low and it's gonna go away. Lay low regardless, but like be smart, be proactive, protect yourself. So that's what these readings about to be like. Okay. Let's get into the spread. Again, thank you guys for trusting me. I want to be clear, and this already started out on the foot. I'm not here to like instill fear in the minds of spiritual energy workers. If you don't know if this is for you, I probably should have said this in the beginning, but I want this to be open to people of all kinds. So whether you read cards, whether you're a healer or a witch. You can be a pastor. I don't care. You know, whatever you do, if this is meant to resonate for you, it's meant to resonate for you. But I just want to give us a forum to be able to talk about things. I figured if there aren't issues, like personal issues we need to address, I'm sure at some point there will be like things on a collective level that need to be addressed that we're all tapping into. This is the space to discuss that, you know, and this is the space for everybody to meet. It's not just for the people who have the most followers on whatever platform. Like, it's for baby spiritual workers, baby energy workers, people who are just figuring this out, you know, and trying to see what they're feeling like. It's definitely not for everybody, but it is for us. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oop, there's a card already turned over. Excuse me, it's a 9 of Pentacles. All right. Spirit, message do you have for energy and spiritual workers? Message do you have for the energy and spiritual workers? That magic stuff, I told y'all. I already mentioned it. Got a hater up in here. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. This card's pretty good, though. I mean, they seem pretty good, but there's some stuff going on here. So there's a Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. By the way, this is a Sankamorte deck. I feel like a number of people know about this deck, but the deck is in the description below. So check out the description box. I'm tripping on my words. It's retrograde. But anyway, check in the description box. All that good stuff. 7 of Cups. 6 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Somebody asked me what's under that. Queen of Swords. Okay. A lot of court cards. I'm not going to mention this magic stuff again. I might, but I just really want to put it out there. Somebody's doing some magic. They know what they're doing. So, if you're dealing with that, like, all right, you know, handle that accordingly. Some of y'all about to come crashing down from reality about who someone is. If you don't know somebody's true colors, they might come out in the worst way. All things are good. Also, that energy of getting the word out. I'm not saying you need to like go around and slander whoever you need to feel protected from. I'm saying you need to move smart. I feel like whoever this person you need protection from has some type of power in your life or has had some type of power or control in your life. And this is regarding family. So if that's the case, like, you need to put people on notice because they can successfully do this, by the way, kind of twist the story and put you in defense mode in a defensive mode you'll never get out of. I won't say never, but you won't get out of it for a while because you're going to have to beat them beating you to the story. They're being strategic. They know what they're doing. There's a lot of anger behind this person. You getting away is not for them. They're not loving it. And they also are they're like this. Like if they're abusive, if they are controlling, narcissistic, whatever, if this is what they do, they're very used to doing this to people, they're going to know to get ahead of the story. So you may not see them in that way because they're a family member or whatever. Maybe you were blinded for a while and whatever falling out you guys had or whatever decision you made left them upset. Whatever the case is, whatever the case is, you have to understand they've been here before, because they're like that. And they're going to distort your image. And if you play too low key, because I feel like this is an energy of like, some of you guys are so excited to just be out of that situation that like you can't, you don't want to give any more energy. You don't want to do too much. You just kind of want to let it fizzle out, you know, figure out how to maintain a relationship later, or figure out how to navigate things later. No. Like, no. This person's thinking like 2-3 steps ahead of that. Because for some reason, they're very, very scared. I don't want to say for some reason. They're picking up on the fact. You got to realize you're dealing with somebody who's also kind of like able to pick up, like intuitive. Y'all already know terrible people with terrible intentions can have really powerful gifts, okay? Somebody knows you're about to like tell other people. They're going to be on top of it. They might already be actively doing so, and so it might be up to you to kind of catch up. And if you get ahead of the story ahead of time, you know, before people let it sit in their heads and kind of let this person feed them lies about you, you can get ahead of that. You're doing good. I don't think it's hard to believe you. But after a while, this person knows how to assassinate someone's character strategically. They've done it before. I'm telling you, this person has done it before. If you're dealing with somebody, if you broke up with somebody, if you're dealing with somebody who broke up with somebody else, right, and somebody's jealous of you on your end or on their end. Somebody's jealous of you, but I don't know if it's coming from their end of things or your end of things. I feel like this person knows who you are and has tried to this is where that magic comes in. Because some people have known who you were for a while, and whoever you're with, I don't know if you're high key or low key about it, but they've seen your name, they've heard about you somewhere, they might have even talked to this person about you on some level. Hey man, you need to look out, because this person is they're not happy, and they're going to do whatever they can to kind of again, this assassination of character is just here. It's just here. They might not even know you, but what they think they know of you, you know, they'll try to assassinate the other person's character. If it's on their side, they'll try to assassinate the other person's character. Excuse me. By permeating the people around them, or the people who can get to them. This person is diabolical. If this is you, girl, I ain't about to do this with you. Okay, you already know what you're doing. And you're playing with fire, but you know that. So I'm not going to talk to y'all as if this is you. But if it is, you already know what to do. Reverse the roles. But I don't know why I get character assassination, especially with this, with this 7 of Cups and this 6 of Wands. It's distorting the image of who is the righteous person in the situation, or, you know, who's the person who deserves the best in the situation versus who's the victim, you know? And you might be very passive about it. Somebody's being very, very active about it. This 10 of Pentacles, I feel like it's, especially with this Queen of Cups over here and this Queen of Swords, I feel like you are going to conquer whatever this situation is, as long as you get in front of it. As long as you get in front of it, because somebody else could come and take this shit from you. And I don't mean that, I feel like you're, okay, let me say it like this. I feel like you're walking into blessings, but I feel like if you're not intentional about how you're proactive about how you protect those blessings, you're going to have a hard time getting them. You're going to get blocked. Okay? You need to do your protection. You need to say your prayers, whatever. I ain't going to tell y'all how to protect yourselves. There are several ways. Get into one of them. 2, 3, 4. Including not just spiritual ways, but 3, tell your people, hey, this is what's going on. You know? Communicate with your partners, people who are dating. Some of you guys, this might be a very new situation, and so you're just enjoying it. Like, not saying you don't enjoy it, just saying you need to be on your toes, baby. You need to be on your toes. Let's clarify. I don't think this reading's going to be too long. I was 20 minutes. But, I mean, my readings have been crazy, so this is doing good right now. Kind of. I'm just starting to clarify. But I don't think I need to clarify too much. I'm going to clarify character assassination. I'm going to clarify this Queen of Wands because this is the motherfucker. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be cussing like that. Ah! Shuffle was crazy. I need some good shuffles, please. Y'all let me know when you're ready. Y'all let me know when you're ready. I'm about to get another deck in a second if this one will start acting right. Oh, okay, y'all want to talk. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Wands. Sheesh. Okay. That's a lot of cards. I'm not doing all that. Ah, shoot. Okay. Okay. 2 more shuffles. Sorry. Meh. We wind it down tonight, okay? So I got the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. From the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Y'all are dealing, okay. I don't, like, just the way these cards talking to me, I'm like, wow. Some of y'all, like, don't realize, like, how smart this person is. Maybe you know they're smart, but you just don't think, like, you're not worried. You're not worried. And if you're doing your protection right, you shouldn't be worried, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be aware. You know, if you feel like you're a protected person, if you do your protection all the time, that's cool. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be aware. Protection isn't always just sitting back and just being protected. It's active sometimes. You guys got to be active. I almost feel like this person might try to come in and make amends with you. So, okay, this is a family member. Either they're going to try to come in and, like, be cool with you. Be like, oh, yeah, let's talk about what happened, blah, 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 thinking they can get you under their control again. And then they trip when they see they can't. Or if this is, like, outside of the relationship, they might try to come in on whoever they're most directly connected to and kind of try to talk things out, you know, reconcile and getting reconciliation. But they're being very intentional about their end game, and they're being very intentional about how they're moving because they ultimately want the commitment of the person that they're approaching. Right? So if this is somebody who's been controlling, they're looking for you to commit to that. Or basically fall back under that spell. If you're looking, or if this is somebody who's interacting with somebody who's in a relationship now. Somebody outside the relationship, interacting with somebody who's in a relationship. This is them trying to get them to make a different decision about where they're headed. Whoever this is, this Queen of Wands is a very intuitive person. You already know. Queen of Wands is intuitive. They know exactly what's about to happen. They know exactly exactly what's about to happen, which is why they're trying to play their cards right and offer this stability. What's under this? Yeah. Under the King of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. They're being intentional. They know what they're doing, and you're trying to screw you over. This is not like, some of you guys have been in situations where with family members, and like, I don't think you knew they were controlling and blah blah blah, but I don't think you understand to the level of which they planned it, and to the level of which they're like intentionally manipulating you. Some of you guys came into that understanding. Some of you guys might have seen it in a way you can't ignore, but you're not really processing it. But now that you're able to see them with fresh eyes, you see them come in and you're looking at the whole process in disbelief. This buys you some time, you know. Their approach is going to buy you some time to, not much, let me be clear, but it's going to buy you some time to talk to people, okay? You need allies, period. But it's going to give you time to talk to people, because they're not going to come in with this approach. They're going to come in with it soon after, but they're not going to wait forever, okay? Because they're not going to be able to deal without their supply for long. You ain't got to believe me. I mean, especially if you're dealing with like a matriarch, y'all. If you're dealing with a matriarch, or you're dealing with like, I don't like saying favorites in family, but if you're dealing with somebody who you know has a lot of impact on the family, you know, this is like somebody, this isn't like the crazy uncle nobody really talks to. This is like somebody who people will believe in your family. Like, people will trust. Maybe they dealt with their own crap with them, and I feel like whoever you're going to ally with in your family knows how they are. Like, they've laid low, but they've had to switch up how they move with this person, because they know whatever you're experiencing, they knew it was only a matter of time, you know, before you got it too. But this is somebody who's able to convince the family to listen to them. So this is a matriarch or a patriarch, or you know, just somebody who everyone pretty much loves and, can command a lot of attention if they want to, and has no problem doing it. You're not up against nothing light, y'all. Like, I just really want to emphasize that you're not up against nothing light. I do want to say, if you're dating somebody and this person is trying it, I don't think this person, I don't think that you need to be worried about your partner's feelings for this person, you know, or this is you dealing with the person outside directly trying to threaten things. Like, I feel like you really are ready to be where you're at, but this person, they know how to get through to this person. Like, they know how to trigger them, at least make them doubt themselves. And especially if you're dealing with somebody who's doing magic, again, they know what they're doing. Like, know what they're doing. This is not like experimental love magic type stuff, or experimental separation, whatever they're doing. They know. And even if they don't know, they're really strong and about to find out just how well it's going to work. Okay? They do have influence. I don't think it's necessarily going to change this person's mind immediately. But if they can't get to them directly, they can absolutely get to the people they care about. I don't know if y'all been dating them for a while. Whoever was outside the relationship was dating whoever's in the relationship for a while, but they have reach too. Everybody has reach, if you relate to this. Let's clarify. I don't really feel a need to clarify much else. Yeah, I'm going to clarify the 10 of Pentacles, because I feel like this is what you're headed towards. And this is what they're trying to prevent. So let's get some encouragement in here. It's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, this is kind of heavy. And thank you guys for working with me. I know I seem like my voice is kind of going out. It's getting a little late. I hope I don't seem low energy to you guys. And let me know what you think about this idea. Let me know. Okay, so I want to be clear, like, if this is somebody else's idea, like if this is a thing already, I don't know about the thing. I know there are like Facebook groups and stuff, but I mean like people who do videos like this, I don't know about them. So if there are people who do videos like this, like please suggest them to me. I'd love to see what they're talking about. Love to see what they're talking about. Love to see if there's any synchronicities between what they're talking about, what I'm talking about. I just want this to have impact that's tangible. I don't want it to just be me talking about the end. I want it to be a discussion if necessary. We're about to wrap this up very, very soon. Okay? Spirit, can I get clarity for this Ten of Pentacles? Spirit, can I get clarity for this Ten of Pentacles? Oof. Sorry. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I know I didn't just get that. That's lit. Last shuffle. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Empress. We have the Lovers. We have Strength. Good God. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. King of Wands. Nine of Cups. And the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. Okay? Some of you guys are with your life partner. Like, you guys just met your life partner. If that's not your life partner, and let's say this is a family situation, like, you're stepping onto, like, your path, like, your destiny. Like, wow. If you manifested a lover, they're coming in. Even if you didn't consciously manifest a lover, like, they're coming in. Like, this is like blessings. Like, this is love, like a mother. But this is also like just being on your soul path. I can't say that enough. Whatever you're leaving behind right now, whatever situation, it's worth it. Okay, you have this Eight of Cups and then this Nine of Cups. It's worth it. It's not like you're like, this is I kind of want to say, especially with this, because this King of Wands is in between, I almost feel like this is instant manifestation. This is definitely telling me somebody took somebody's man, and it wasn't. I'm not saying it was intentional. I'm not gonna condone it. I'm not gonna judge it. None of that. I'm not saying it was intentional, but some of y'all really took somebody's man, like, straight up. And masculine, feminine, man, woman related to the cards, not gender or sexuality, okay? But somebody took somebody. Even if it wasn't you taking them on purpose, it's like this King of Wands left whatever Queen of Wands for the people doing day situation and upgraded to Empress. I don't really have to explain that further. It's literally right there. But anyway, I don't know if I finished saying this. This Eight of Cups, King of Wands, Nine of Cups makes me feel like this transformation is pretty instant. Like, we're not waiting around for this. Not for long. I mean, I'm getting like 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, I don't know if it's 2 to 4 weeks of you watching this reading. And I want to say that if it's not November 2019, this relates to you later down the line. It relates to you later down the line. Okay, we all work through energy the way we work through energy. Time is linear. Energy is not. But the results are fairly instant from making this big shift in your life, making this big transformation, and focusing focusing totally, oh my God, this retrograde. Focusing totally on what is best for you and what you want. This Three of Swords, this situation was very, very painful. And I get that it's going to be very, very painful for whoever is getting left in the dust with you focusing on yourself and your happiness and protecting yourself and your happiness. Like, somebody is shook. That ain't your problem, no. It's just not your problem. Under that is the Two of Wands. I'm telling you, soul path. I'm not... Maybe some of you guys are energy workers, spiritual workers, what have you. And, like, you knew your calling was in helping people or in healing or, you know, something to do with love. Or listen, you knew your calling was higher, right? However you're meant to impact the world, your community, that's on you. But you may not have known how to do it or what you're headed towards. It's like you're getting clarity on that right now. You're getting a lot of clarity on that right now, and you're getting, like, you're attracting, like, soul family. You're attracting people who get it, who support it, who align, right? And it's like a tremendous shift. I mean, like, by the end of the year, if you're watching this and this resonates right now, for right now, like, by 2020, like, things are coming into form. Like, some things are already in formation. Like, you're walking in with all the tools you need type of stuff. And it's just going to grow from there. But you got to get out of whatever this mess is that you're in. You got to get out of it, and you got to get out of it clean. You got to move smart, right? You have to understand exactly what you're protecting. You're protecting all of this. This can't be pushed back. This isn't something you want to be distracted from or you want to do damage control on. Like, somebody is coming to stop this Ten of Pentacles for you. It's not just pissing you off or blah, blah. Like, somebody's literally trying to stop this for you, because the minute you get a hold of that, especially if you involve other people who they have under their spell too, or they want to have under their spell too, everybody starts to see, like, it gives you credibility. It gives you too much power. Like, you start to have the power they want for yourself. And they need you for that power. Well, there's a reason, because you clearly you're sitting on a lot. See back there. Let's clarify. This has been interesting. I don't know what I expected from this kind of reading. I was like, you know, I'm ready for anything to come through. These messages, bruh. Oh, Lord. I'm excited for this. Gonna put these up. Okay. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Don't want to instill fear. Just really be careful. Take care of yourself, especially if you're in, like, physically abusive situations. Some of you guys, trigger warning. Oh my God. Some of you guys may have dealt with sexual abuse, and this person's had control over you since then, and you're breaking that because you're taking your power back and you're reclaiming the story, and they can't have it. But somebody else in the family knows, which means either they caught them sexually abusing somebody else in the family, or they too were sexually abused. Like, you're about to come into some deep stuff, right? Like, this retrograde ain't playing with non-ho. Whew, that was heavy. Of course, that would come right at the end. I'm thinking we out clean. Child. What's going on with these cards? I'm trying to shuffle them. Sorry. Do 2 more shuffles. Cut the deck and then get to that, guys. Excuse me. Be strong, y'all. If you've been holding this in for a while, it's not your burden to carry anymore. You deserve happiness, and you're coming into it. You really are. I mean, you're about to be blessed exponentially for everything. For all the suffering you've been through, you're about to be blessed like 7 times over. Like, I'm not even kidding. Can I get advice for My energy and spiritual workers. 3 more shuffles. Can I get advice from my energy and spiritual workers? Yeesh. Amen. Yep. Yep. Whew. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Open up. There's 4 of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck. Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. And teach. Sorry. The Hierophant. Underneath is the Ace of Wands in the tarot deck, or new vitality. If you are holding on to a secret about somebody, tell it. Tell it to the right people, but tell it. Whoever you tell in the family is going to have your back, and you're going to be able to develop a stronger relationship with them. This might even be with somebody who you're like, nah, this is just wild how this is coming in. It might be with somebody who you didn't think would be able to hold it down like that before. Like you didn't realize would be the homie, but they're the homie. I feel like you might have gotten an inkling about this before, you know, or you've been meaning to build relationships with them or whatever. Anyway, you're going to know who to talk to when you really tap in. This teaching energy, again, people going on their soul paths. Whoa. People going on their soul path. Some of you guys might be teaching others literally about the spiritual stuff, about your struggles, about, you know, your spiritual journey and what you've learned and what brought you there. Like, you might just be attracting more people to you. And teach, again, this is quite literal, this teach. Like, whatever soul path you're going on, like, you're going to see a response to that pretty quickly to confirm that's what you should be doing. Right? Very literally, some of you guys will be teaching, but some of you guys will just be leading by example. Whatever work you're doing for others, it's just, you're going to get very, very clear confirmation about it very, very soon after to show you that you're doing the right thing. I mean, you're just about to get, if you're getting blessings all over the place, you're probably going the right way. Because this is telling me it's about to come in from left, right, your back, your front. Okay, like blessings out the ass. And you deserve them all. You really do deserve them all. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm going to leave it there. It's been a long reading already. Thank you guys so much for trusting me. Let me know if this resonates. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know your thoughts about this concept in general. Again, let me know if there's anybody else out there who does stuff like this. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Ooh, for real, bye. For real, bye. I'm really on the button right now. Bye, y'all.